Things are looking good. About to tighten these down. Put on the top of the box. We're almost done, ladies and gents.
Let me get a picture of this.
Yeah. What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be installing the intake and access port on our 2015 STI and show you guys how it's done. Alright, so first of all, here's what we're working with. We got the STI hood popped, and what we're going to be doing is getting rid of the whole stock intake and putting in the Cobb intake and an air box. Bam. Okay, so first of all, we chose to go with the air box as well. It gets hot down here in Texas, and even though it's the winter months right now, the heat's going to be killing it in the summertime. So what that air box does, or what that box does, essentially it's like a heat shield, and it's going to protect the intake from just being open right here and sucking in all the warm air from the engine bay, and primarily using it from the front vent and keeping that cool air in there. So that's why we got the box. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead, and here's the access port nice and packaged up. We got to get to the directions because I don't know what I'm doing over here. And I'll go ahead and link this down in the description. That way if you guys are trying to do the intake and the air box, you have the direct link. Parts list. Pretty sure we got it all. Tools needed. Screwdriver, wrench, 10 and 12 millimeter socket, blah, blah, blah. First, disconnect car battery. So, cool, so we just got the battery disconnected on one side. Let's go ahead and look at step 2. Remove the two 10 millimeter bolts holding the air inlet scoop. The problem is it's underneath this Perrin engine cover. So let me take this thing off. Oh, my favorite. Please tell me I got it. Yes. Yo. Got it. Gotcha. Alright. So there goes the wiring harness clip from the mass airflow sensor. Use a flathead screwdriver to loosen the hose clamp that holds the intake hose to the air box. We're trying to remove the one from the chassis. This one right here.
Shit, man, if we have my toolbox, we would have to sound 10 minutes.
This is gonna make it take 10 times as long.
Yeah, it really does, man. Just having like these basic hand tools takes so
Here, look. I think this is a 12.
Alright, so we finally got that bolt down there out.
There's only 2 bolts that hold the whole thing into the chassis. And then you just pop that whole baby out. Easy money. By the way, that's my brother Conrad. Use Phillips head screwdriver to remove the mass airflow sensor from the factory air box. Remove the 10 millimeter bolt from the boost control solenoid bracket. It looks backwards. It's probably like an 03 STI. I feel like I got these outdated instructions. Alright, so we had to get on YouTube and Google, because this thing right here is just like some sound generator that makes turbo noises in the cabin or something like that, so we could care less about that. We're going to just remove the whole thing. We didn't see where it could be utilized in the new intake, but apparently it's not, so cool. Yo. Crazy, the whole thing doesn't even get reused. Alright, cool. Next step. Drop the airbox in place and slide the Cobb MAF sensor housing bracket.
This thingy here.
Yeah.
Do you need to loosen this, or is it?
We'll know here in a second. Nope. Okay, so guys, by the way, we just put the box in. We put the longest bolt down here. Down there. Yeah, bam, that sucker right there. Tighten that one down. We just tighten this up. I want you to make sure that the air box is in front of this bracket right here, because you could technically drop the box in and you could have the air box on this side, but they want it to be on this side. And then we just reattached, I think that's a reservoir bolt. We just reused the same one that it had. And now we're getting to the intake portion. So we got the MAF sensor Back on this baby, this is the housing. The housing goes into the filter, and then we're about to get the tubing and all that good shit and put it together. So, okay, this bracket we messed up on. You're supposed to put that in before you do the box, but we're going back in time and we're installing the bracket. It needs to go underneath. Let me zoom in. Focus. It needs to go right there underneath the box, and that's going to end up holding the intake in place. Note that the bigger end goes onto the MAF housing.
What's up?
Rough draft. Oh, well, that's easy. Alright, cool. So, getting everything situated inside the airbox. Things are looking good. About to tighten these down. Put on the top of the box. We're almost done, ladies and gents. Alright, so we just tightened the bracket to the intake so it holds it in place, so it won't be shaking around. And now we are about to use the supplied mass airflow sensor bolts at her and rat her. That was the final tightening of the one down there at the bottom that holds in the airbox and the bracket holding the intake. Cool, that about concludes the install. We're gonna go ahead and put the parent engine cover back on. We gotta put the scoop right here, easy, couple nuts and bolts, and then we're gonna go ahead and get to the Accessport and tune. From the new Accessport, plug this baby in and get to rocking. By the way, for y'all that haven't done an Accessport before, it just goes right here. Bam. Please confirm that your vehicle matches 2015 STI. We want stage 1 plus 93. So just so you guys know, stage 1 is just the Accessport. Stage 1 plus is when you've done the short flow intake. So we're going to do stage 1 plus, and we're going to go to 93 octanes. Please turn off headlights and climate controls. I just got out of the car and I kind of got like shocked a little bit, and the thing restarted. I think I might, yeah, I don't know. Alright, we're good. Let's go for the first drive. We got everything?
No tools.
No tools.
That's the thing, dude. I love
what the? Subies everywhere. Oh, it gets bumpy. Yes. So we're gonna mic up the intake, and I'm gonna feed this in through the window to the camera, and hopefully y'all get a symphony of intake and blow off noises. We mic'd it up, feeding it into the car, see if it works. Woo! I think we got... We thought it'd be a cool idea to go off-roading, but somebody's private property probably. We better get out of here.
Yo, this intake's too damn loud. I'll just subscribe, like. See y'all next time.
Alright, so now we got the footage. We got the footage.